Hi and welcome to the Basic of Fundraising online program. Hope and pray that you all are doing good in this difficult time of pandemic. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am recording this session again. Previously, it was recorded on my laptop camera and a lot of participants didn't like it. They judged the quality of course content on the quality of the camera. Isn't it funny? Great, now let's start. So I am Sivesh. Before starting the session or the course, let me have a small disclaimer about the course. First one, as said by Mark, the founder of Netflix, in startup ecosystem, nobody knows anything. Here, everybody takes intellectual guesses. In this course, I will be sharing the content which I learned over a period of 10 years and is completely my experience and knowledge. Second, the startup ecosystem is too dynamic. We don't know what is going to happen in a week's time. There might be some domains which will be into bloom. There might be some domain which will taste the dust. For the same reason, we keep on updating this course every 2 months. So there might be some changes from the time the video is recorded and next updation of the course. Third, which is the most important, I am not here to give you any fundraising pill or 5 points to-do list to raise funds. I am here to groom you for the fundraising. I am here to prepare you for the fundraising. I am here to tell you all the nitty-gritties which is there into the process of fundraising. Startup ecosystem in itself is a machine. So is the investment ecosystem. And the machine which we know as fundraising process have a lot of moving parts. Without the knowledge of each and every nut bolts and cogs into the machine, you won't be able to raise funds. So in this program, we will be talking more about these nut bolts and cogs which keeps the machine running and which will help you in raising funds. That was the last disclaimer. So let's get back to the introduction. I will be mentor for this course, so you are going to watch me for some good number of hours. I know that you are having questions regarding my eligibility or authority to take this course. So in brief, I have been part of the startup ecosystem for almost a decade, or you can say exactly a decade. I started my journey when people used to call it business rather than startups. That is in 2011. I tried my luck to raise my first startup in 2011, which miserably failed. After almost a year, I tried again, and that startup also failed. But I got lucky the third time and was able to raise a successful startup. Took an exit from that almost at the end of 2014, early 2015. Then took a sabbatical of 2 years and came back to startup ecosystem somewhere around by the end of 2017 and early 2018. So from that time onwards, I am working in the startup ecosystem in different capacities. I work in the capacity of mentor, advisor, angel investors, as well as I am part of board of one of these startups. The current venture on which I am working is Startup Monk. It is a startup ecosystem enabler. Under Startup Monk, we have an umbrella of services as well as a lot of domains. Some of the services are pitch deck services, financial modeling services, business plan services, social media services, and social promotion services. You will find all these services and details on our website, that is www.sivesh.xyz. Startup School also falls under Startup Monk. And this program, that is Basic of Fundraising online program, is part of the Startup School initiative under Startup Monk. In this program, we will be learning very basics of the fundraising. The things that we will be covering will be complete process of fundraising, framework of approach of fundraising, framework of valuation of your startup, to create killer pitch deck, when to raise funds, some important definitions, what term sheet is, cap table, and terms like liquidation preference, that is lic-pref, elevator pitch and minimum viable product. If you are seeing this video, that means you have purchased this course, and I humbly request you not to skip videos when you are going through the course. As already mentioned, the entire fundraising process is like the moving parts of a machine, and you need to understand each and small parts of it, the cogs of it, the nut and bolts of it, however small it is. So requested not to skip, because if you are going to skip, you are going to miss something which can come back and bite you. As promised into the advertisement which you saw and purchased this course, a lot of bonuses are also there, and these bonuses are something which you will be requiring into the entire process. We are not throwing in random bonuses just for the sake of making the bonus basket big. So the bonuses include fundraising course from Wharton School of Business, that is University of Pennsylvania, financial model template, download it and create financial model for your startup with projections, salaries, ARR, MRR, cap table and all. We have created the Excel sheet with all the formulas and everything. Editable pitch deck template, set of templates which is required when you start your startup. To take an example, HR and legal templates, IPR templates, lease templates, term sheets and all. Free access to our weekly expert sessions, pitch deck reviews and many more. These sessions at times will sound demotivating for the first time founders and early stage entrepreneurs. But there is nothing to worry about. This is the reality of the startup ecosystem and the investment ecosystem. The harsh and the brutal reality. And our aim is to make you as much aware about it as we can, so that to smoothen up your journey of fundraising. We have tried our best to keep it as crisp and brief as possible. And we really hope that it is going to add value to your fundraising journey and raising your startup on whole.